Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So, Distant Worlds 2. I remember seeing the reveals, I remember seeing the article where it talked about it being in 3D, and that was the last time I really kept up the game, actually. Not for lack of interest, but mostly because I like to be surprised. And it's fun, I like that. It reminds me when I was younger and you have to actually figure out what games were like, really, what you did like. And, yeah, here we are. So, I thought I'd go ahead and spend a little bit of time here with Distant Worlds 2. Everybody here seems to be enjoying it, so I thought I might as well have a look at it myself, see what it's like. So, I did have to take a look at the actual options. I can't figure out which is the one that makes the interface so loud, but it's loud. So hopefully they can do something about that, because it's a heck of loud. It would also be nice if there was an option here to like change the actual screen it's displayed upon. I had to change the main screen of the system to make it show on this one, but hey ho, little things. I hate that clicking though. How you doing there, Pia? Good to have you. Is it Pia? Yeah, Dillon. That's a cool name. So take a look. I do hate that clicky sound though. Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna just drive me insane. That's so loud. Can I? Is it effects? Oh no. It's streaming effects. Ah! Okay. That sounds good, driving me insane. Maybe they're Redgate. I'll not be that long until it's out. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to try a little get around perhaps. Oh, no, okay. Right, well, I have to live with that for the time being then. So I will have to let the developers know about that one. I'm going to have to deal with it. Okay. How you doing there, Null? Yes. The reason why I wasn't on yesterday was I had the times mixed up. I had thought I was on at 6 PM, and in fact it wasn't anything like that. I was meant to be on from 4:30 while 6:30, but I did have a university exam to do yesterday and last night from about 12 o'clock, so I think I got distracted by that, really. I did email them to rather humbly apologise for that. That was pretty bad on my part. I think you know, surprised as well, I've been doing it since around about 2018, actually. Which is weird, because I swear to God, the last time I checked how long I'd been doing it for them, it was only 2 years. And here we are, it's 2022. How crazy is that? Yes, I played the first game. Yes, I could reduce the sound though, so that's pretty good. How you doing there, Jeff? Oi, Hefe. Okay. Jewel Rings Dent Center. We have our typical spiral. We'll go with the typical spiral here. Okay. So these disabled for the moment then. We could have a smaller one if we wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the actual standard over here then. Now, of course, we are playing... Well, we could play with more stars in there. I'm going to go ahead and see how we get on here. It's like a dial tone, that is entirely true. It is very annoying. Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh gosh. And the thing is as well then, I finished my exam 4 minutes before 6 PM, so I was like scrambling to get my microphone, and I was like, actually, turns out I missed it. I was like, damn it. Okay. So, I have been advised here. I do have a document. So, at this moment in time, we are to play Mortalan or Archdalian. Okay, I believe. Yes, Archdalian or Mortalan. So that's interesting, we'll go ahead and take a look at those. So move on here then. Now, I always do like the pre-warp. I don't know why anybody would start anything else. Well, I mean, I do know why. But I always enjoyed having a very slow start. We'll go for hard difficulty. In fact, we'll go for very hard. Might as well learn. Research speed there. I'm going to go for the very slow. I do really like this slow start. Tech trading, I'm going to say no. Okay, research visibility, Oninex research. Okay, I do like those. Random research, perhaps. Okay. Okay, I can go for that. Pirates. We'll go for few. Heretical strength. I guess we'll go for strong. They can be somewhat distant, though. They stayed dead. Actually, no, I'm going to have them respawn. I think at the end of the day, you need to have some sort of, like, reason to maintain security within the Empire. So space creatures, pain in the ass, but we'll go for a few. Colonization, so we'll have them being rare. Independent colonies, very rare. Go for 100%, I kind of like the idea of this being essentially like a large galaxy, and it is very much an expedition. It very much is a undertaking on a racial scale, like on the level of an entire civilization, a civilizational scale, I should say, rather than racial. Racial sounds a bit different there. But yeah, that's what I like. I always find that quite interesting, because it does make for a very interesting game then, because the early decisions do make a big difference there. How you doing there, G-Man? It's rare that I get you around these parts. So, colonization range limit. I'm going to go for it being about half. We'll go for half, and I guess you could say. Now, we do have the races over here. The ones that we are able to play at the moment are the Archdalians or the Mortallans, and they do look really quite cool, actually. We'll go ahead and take a look at them nonetheless. So we have the Archdalians over here. Archdalians are highly industrial, semi-aquatic marine mammals. They have large webbed feet and hands, apparently. This is what we want to see, though. Yeah, here we are. So they have Tenocracy, Republic. They are allowed to have a Republic Mercantile. Mercantile Guild. Sorry, I'm a little bit dyslexic, I swear to God sometimes. Yeah, Space and Final Frontier, these are... you know, I really need to go ahead and watch that. One day I'll watch that. Indeed, I got you on a day off. Ah, that's good, that's good. How you been doing anyway? How are things? Default Infantry Defender Brigade. I'll be 1 moment. Yeah, apologies about that. I had my dishwasher on, and it has this really annoying beeping sound if I don't open it. Oh, they look pretty cool. Yeah, Harkonish. So we have our Baron Harkonnen. Humans looking pretty good. I do quite like the look of these guys. They do remind me of Zilla. You know, the god-awful Godzilla. I mean, like, it was the first Godzilla I ever saw when I was young, though. So in fairness, it was my first introduction to, like, Godzilla, just Godzilla in general. So I always do have a soft spot for Zilla. But yeah, it does very much give that Zilla impression here, then. So they're very aggressive, then. Well, these guys are relatively neutral. Caution, they're careful. Very dependable, however. Okay, so these guys are aggressive, but once you actually do set up an alliance with them, they are considered very dependable. Reproduction rate there. So around about even, but these guys have slightly more. Migration tendency is interesting, so I imagine that would affect colonization. Assimilation rate. So these guys are adaptable while these guys are resistant to it, okay. So continental, sandy, so we're going to be looking towards sandy, rocky, and desert savanna. 10 to 10. They do like oceans and deep ocean. But these guys can't settle. Interesting enough, they can't settle Terran. Or they don't have a modifier for Terran is what I'd imagine it would be there. Colonization minimum quality, 40% there. Okay. They have bonuses there to research. Energy saving, ship construction, ship maintenance, construction research. These guys... Oh yeah, so we have more general bonuses over here then, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's true. That's true. God, you know what? The newest American Godzilla films, wow, that has been such a wild ride. I remember watching the first one and thinking, okay, I liked how they presented Godzilla when you did see him, and then you didn't see him. And then the second film was better, but then I don't know why they had, I forget what she's called now, but the girl who played 11 from Stranger Things, whatever it's called. Okay, like, I get that it's, I don't know, they just have a real tonal issue sometimes with the human characters. It's like, in fairness, I would have just been happy just not to have had the human characters, because it just felt a little bit strange. But I did like the guy who played, what's his name now? He played the head of a Lannister family in Game of Thrones. I can't remember what it's called now. He was good. I enjoyed him. I enjoyed that story arc. I don't know. And then the third one. What the hell? That was crazy. Like, just, that's it, Millie Bobby Brown. The part with Millie Bobby Brown and the other two that I can't remember the name of. Why were they even in the film? Why did any of that go on? What did that have to do with anything? I don't know. Mechagodzilla was pretty cool. Kong and Godzilla, I don't know why they decided to bring Mechagodzilla in that point. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to start complaining about that. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the Mortal Lens over here then. Sorry, I just got on a sidetrack there, a little bit of a tangent. So we have negatives to diplomacy, but we do have damage control. So these guys are pretty good then. These are essentially like the US Navy of distant worlds too. The fact that they have the damage control up there. Ground attack strength, troop recovery rate, ship maneuvering, mining rate. Mining rate's pretty good. Armor research, weapons, construction, and war readiness. Okay. So they prefer to have a military dictatorship and feudalism, but they can have other forms of government. Conqueror force. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at that then. Ooh. Okay. Charles Dance, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I did quite like him. I'm a real big fan of Ghidorah as well. Ghidorah did look really good in that film. Really good. So we have military dictatorship over here then. Does this include the... Is this our cumulative benefits then? It seems like it is then. So if I go... Yes, it is. That's awesome. So we do have feudalism. What do we really want here then? What do we really want? We do have mining rate there. Ship maintenance savings. Facility maintenance savings. Weapons research, troop recruitment rate, recovery rate maintenance, population growth there. War readiness. War readiness is going to be... I mean, we can always change government as well in the actual game there. Yeah, there we go, Nord. Charles Dance. That's it, Tywin Lannister. To go back to the days of when you could actually watch Game of Thrones and actually be genuinely entertained. I think it was okay. I think it was good until about Season 5, and then after Season 5 I just didn't watch it. Yeah, the USM without the Bar 14s, yeah. There's Mercantile Guild. We don't really have negatives as such. I'm going to go ahead and take the military dictatorship as it is a preferred method, perhaps. We'll go ahead and see how this works out to begin with, then. Yeah, I can go ahead and manage that. Now... Oh, did you guys ever see Samurai Jack Season 5? It kind of reminds me of the ghostly samurai at the end there. I never did get what was going on with that. Interesting. Might have to watch it again, in fact. Okay, so we do have... yep, we are set up over here then. Expansion, starting, yep, that's fine. You can imagine being an old empire at this point in time would be really quite advantageous. So random... Right, home system. We're going to go for trying. I would be tempted to go for harsh. Or do I want to give myself a normal homeworld? Am I that much of a masochist? You know, I do want to go ahead and see what that's like. I know it's going to be ridiculous. I know I'm playing very hard. I know we've got a lot of different settings on here, strong powers and all that jazz. But I think at the end of the day, I want to see what it's like to be a masochist in this game, because it is usually how I would play the other one. It's okay there, G-Man, until a couple seasons in. How you doing there, Vegetius? Good to have you, my friend. Do you go ahead and check out his channel there? Right, auto-generate starting empires. Yep, that's fine by me. Nature conditions. Not that it'll particularly matter here. So we'll leave them on for now. Okay. So we're going to play with 2,000 stars or so. We'll see how it looks really. Hmm. It is going to be strange, though, to have, like, the 3D ships, though. Never watched the show? Oh, yeah, yeah. It was actually rather amusing. I did read... Oh, gosh. I think I read A Storm of Swords. I think I read about 2 or 3 of them while on a quote-unquote mate's holiday in Portugal. I'm not a big drinker. I do like a cocktail or like a glass of wine or something like that. I swear to God, I might as well be 60 sometimes. But yeah, we had a TV in the actual apartment, but it was not great. There was no internet, which yeah, and I'm not a big fan of like people for quite an extended period of time. So anyway, I ended up reading on the balcony about 2 or 3 books in about a week, which was honestly quite... it was quite good. I got really into it. I think that was just like a cry for help in some sense. But I got really into it. I can remember reading Storm of Swords, and I think the one before that, or the one after that, I think. I had 2 of them with me, physically, and then I had to use not Audible. I had to purchase one as a... what do you call it now? Kindle book. Okay, so we have Zilla was great. Our race, yes, it was. Our faction is known as Zilla was great. Our government is military dictatorship. We are the Mortalan. We are typically very aggressive and very dependable. Mortalan have natural skills in war reduction, construction research, weapons research, armor research. Yep, okay, so that tells us what we have there. Our leader is Verat Zukuban. Zuxiban. Skilled in colony, income, and population growth. Very good there. Our home colony is Sigma Major 4, a rocket desert planet in the Sigma Major system. Nearby is a rocket metallic moon. Not gonna try. Our faction has primitive technology. We are just beginning to take our first steps into space then. Okay, so explore, expand, and conquer. Well, okay. The game's giving me a vibe now. Did you guys ever play a game called Star Ruler? I think it is. That's kind of the impression I got there for a second. So, are we playing is, okay, we are paused right now. That can go away. Alright, glory awaits. So we do have a typical start where we do have ships in orbit over here, then small freighter. Under construction apparently, interesting. And these are our own ships, actually. That's interesting. Now, I'm quite surprised, actually, because typically you would have ships in orbit that were damaged that you could actually have repaired. There was usually one around the nearby system that you could just claim. But it's actually rather intriguing to see that these guys... Reactor offline. Yeah, these are surely damaged. Yes, they're surely damaged. Retrofit over there. Scuttle. Okay. So we do have our shipyard. I do wonder then if we begin the game... Oh wow. That's some zoom level there. Interesting. How you doing there, Jeanette? Yeah, I'm just taking a look at it. I've not looked at anything regarding the game since when it was first announced to be in 3D, in fact, so... We'll take a look at it. Yeah, again, a real big Star Ruler vibe. A lot of them do have that sort of, like, display, don't they, really? Okay, so what do we have here on the planet then? We have the Ancient Mortalan Troopship Ruins. Interesting. Is that where we have originated from over here, then? I would explain, then. So we're like a race of soldiers, perhaps. Okay. So we do gain 9 colony development, and we gain scenery there, which is quite useful there. Ah. Yes, now apparently the actual soundtrack is completely their own, so there shouldn't be any issues regarding licensing, which is really quite nice, so that definitely does help out. So let's take a look at the actual world over here, then let me go ahead and close this off over here then. So we have the world of Sigma Major 4. Population happiness about 56% here at the moment. I imagine this... so exploration level, that's good to see. Quality is 25%. A pretty poor world. A pretty poor world indeed there, really. But it does make sense, assuming that we do have a crashed troopship. Oh yes, we are construction these. Okay. I'm just used to it being done on the world and them coming off instead of being done in the orbit. And we do have a ring around here, which is actually rather intriguing. So I do wonder if that gives us additional scenery there. It usually would do. So revenue there. Oh no, sorry, we have 36. Oh, this is our development, okay. So we have 36% happiness over here, 36 happiness. We prefer the current tax rate, we enjoy living in our empire's capital. That's pretty good there. Our colony is developing. Okay. Population policy, it doesn't really even matter anyway, there's nobody here to begin with. Sometimes you can begin, you actually do have additional races, which is quite cool. Yeah, it's more complex. It does have a very interesting system where you do have the private economy and you do have the state economy and the state ships, the state military. It is quite cool. It is quite nice. And I do prefer that because it does have the private economy just do a lot of the heavy lifting regarding the economy, which is a lot of fun there. So we do begin the game here with our leader. We don't have any others right now. What do we have resource-wise then? Is this going to be a list of resources? Resource shortage. Fuel. Adequate construction. Low critical interesting. Right, okay. So we have Natalian incense there. Now that gives us colony development and happiness. Necros stone. Yeah, I've searched using weaponry. That's good. Auxilia. Okay, but we don't really have steel or things of that nature, which makes sense. You don't typically get them all that often on desert worlds. It is a rocky desert planet though, so we probably will find things of that nature. Though we do have exploration of the planet complete, so I'm not too sure if we will or not. Okay, let's go ahead and just close that off over here then. We'll figure this game out. There's the typical soundtrack. So we do have our first ship constructed, apparently. Over here then. What's that? I don't know what that is. It looks like a satellite. Interesting. So we begin here with an exploration ship. Now that's quite interesting, actually. So we do have the armor. We have hull. Yes, I had heard that the system regarding ship design had changed, actually. I've not seen that, so that's going to be quite interesting. So at the moment, then, we have... this is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, then. So we have our state economy. Now, where's our tax rate? Where can I set that? So we have funding levels over here, then. Okay, so ship maintenance, colony growth there. Cash, so... Okay, so we do begin the game with a decent amount of cash there to work with. That should go relatively quickly. The private economy is doing fairly well over here then. 14,000 big space Zilla bucks there. Gojira bucks. So we're looking relatively good. Empire. Oh, is this our tax? Okay. Right, so this is currently automated. I'm going to have to go ahead and figure out where's the automation here. Not here. Or is it here? Settings. No, it doesn't look to be here then. Return to the game here. Resource flow. Long range scanners. Nebula boundaries there. Exploration, diplomatic relations. Okay. But I'm looking for a few other things. We'll figure out where it is automatically. Well, over time we'll figure it out. So we're currently working... Oh, okay. That's interesting. Do like that. I'd like to be able to zoom out. Yes, we can. Kind of be nice if it scaled a little bit more there, but hey-ho. Let's see then. Where are we researching right now? So we're working on early warfield experiments. Now, that's interesting then. We actually do begin the game here with about 50% of that complete, which is pretty nice of them. Usually you would have to like do that entirely yourself, so that's kind of generous of them. But do we want that to begin with? That's going to be the question. Now, we haven't even actually taken a look at our solar system as of yet, so that'll come up. So we have ground combat, that can be ignored for now. We have torpedo. Okay, torpedoes are good. Kinetic weapons are alright. Yeah, as you might say, so. Starship engines, cool. Armor plates and basic civilian ships. We already do have space stations. We have orbital assembly, basic military starships, basic mining. Ooh, it seems we have... so we could spend credits over here to initiate that at a, speediated rate. Cash program. 64,000. Actually, I don't think we can. But apparently I do have an initiation cost there. Oh, so I guess you have to pay for that to begin the project then. That's interesting. Oh, we actually do have a unique technology over here then, I do believe. Perhaps anyway. The multi-lock sensors. That's going to be quite useful, in fact. So component ion defense and targeting plus 20. I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that. Storage systems, always a good thing. Transport systems, yeah, so obviously we'd have to carry troops there or passengers. We do have research labs underway there. We do have basic research to begin with. I guess what we'll do then is we'll continue with the actual warp field experiments for the time being. There's not really anything that is a great advantage for us right now. Oh, so we do have this. It did mention this in it. So we have our rocket metallic moon there. Now, I should be able to go ahead and let me go ahead and get that. I don't know why the music stopped, by the way. Try and get that back on. Maybe when we actually unpause the game, it'll probably come on there. Now then, you, my friend. Where's the automatic exploration? So fully automate auto scout system. And he is going to get underway there shortly enough. These are the ones that have not yet been finished then, of course. So we have our research, we have our military, we have our civilian, we have ship construction and ship design. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual ship designs then. Now we do have, and now the actual construction yard isn't quite yet finished, but I could potentially retrofit that. So we currently have here then the shipyard 3498 to build there, maintenance 175, size, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look then, we'll edit it to begin with then. So yeah, this is what I'd heard about then, that you do have a game now essentially in 3D, of course, and you also do have, it kind of reminds me of Stellaris, in fact, in this way. But again, kind of reminds me of early Star Rulers in the front of how you design ships. You just have a representation over here then. So we do have, what do we have aboard here then? So this is our components right now. So we have a construction yard. We do have a weaponry over here. And the question comes down to, is it even worth having weaponry? When I would play Distant World 1, which is a funny thing to actually say now, when I would play Distant World Universe, I would typically just remove the weapons for the most part. The reason being, well, if the pirates do come around, come a knocking, you ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna be chasing them off with this, with the shipyard. Usually because they would probably have something that could actually outrange you, and first you'd get screwed anyway. At least if I can get rid of these, then can I get rid of them? So we have here. Okay. This design cannot be changed because it is in use then. Okay, so I can't change it right now, so I'm going to have to go ahead and make a new one. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is copy as new. We'll have this new one over here then. Okay, so... okay. Oh, the music's bad, that's quite good. Crew capacity there, so we're over crew capacity, which is good. Means that if somebody does die, we're alright. So we do have output static energy is okay. Energy usage then. So a lot of things are just very much the same as they were beforehand then. That's good to know. Right. So I imagine this is what... oh, is this what we have aboard the ship right now? These are our components then. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. Yeah, I don't need weapons. Where do we have our actual costs then? That's what I want to find out now. I'm not used to the UI, so I'm looking all around the place here. So, resources required to build then. Could I undo that? It's not worth undoing, but you can get the gist of things here. We have our stances then, that's fine. Roll within the fleet. Yeah, they're not going to be doing. They're not going to be doing anything here. Okay, so do note that we do have access energy output now. So what I might be able to go ahead and do then, where is our reactor? We have fuel cell, we have our reactor over here. Now, is it just simply a size basic space reactor? Okay, so we kind of have to go like that then. We do have some energy collectors over here. It does make me wonder, I don't know if we could do it, but I do wonder if we could actually just have the energy collectors and not have a reactor itself then. I don't know if we'd be able to do that. I don't know if they'd be able to produce enough energy. I'd imagine they probably won't. I imagine the energy collectors do enable us to run. Maybe with less fuel, perhaps. We'll have to learn about that. Reactors generate 428 units of energy. What do we have over here then from the energy collectors? Okay. Oh, I like it. It gives you a comparison here then. So, basic space reactor. Yeah, that's actually quite handy there. Energy collection rate 50. Okay. Reactor energy output is 54 a second. Okay, so that's actually not too bad there. Ooh. I wish I could just have one reactor and just more energy collectors there. I mean, I guess we could do, but I guess we'll figure that one out there. Okay. I'm more or less happy with that as it is for now. We do have recommendations here. Wait, it has engines? Does it have engines? Why does it need engines? Do I need engines on my shipyard? Do I want engines on my shipyard? Oh, it's a shipyard. Why do I need engines? Does make me wonder, man. I'm gonna go ahead and scrap those. Like, surely I don't need engines on this. Surely not. I could imagine it being useful to actually have that, but I'm not going to be moving this thing. It's going to be sticking by the homeworld. Ah, they didn't use all that much in the way of energy there. Oh, here we go. So we can have the build cost over here. Maintenance, 97 credits a year. Once you build it, they're very cheap to maintain, which is pretty good. And we also do have a 20% bonus towards that, so that's pretty handy. And can I go ahead and do anything then else here? Whoops. Oh, can I get away with having just energy collectors? Let's see. So I see I've got to have some actual energy there. It does make me wonder though, would they kick in automatically once we did construct it? You'd imagine so. I'm going to go ahead and just get a basic reactor in there then. I wonder if it matters where they're deployed there. But okay, so that looks like the best we can actually do there. I could go ahead here and just take off another of those. Reduces the actual cost there. Okay, construction yard. Do we have a docking? It doesn't look like we have a docking. So we have a construction yard there. Where does the docking bay go here? I don't think I can actually have that. Okay, that's interesting then. So it's a shipyard and not the spaceport then. Yes. Oh, maybe it is the actual construction ship. That's a good point there, in fact. Maybe it is the construction ship. Okay, I guess we may put some engines upon that then. Can I not fit in more? Oh, I can only have a maximum of 2 engines here. That's a very good part. That's a very good point, Ben. Actually, I was just thinking that for a second. Well, I thinking, actually, hang on a second. Ah, shipyard. Okay, that's good. So it's just constructed then. Ah. Oh, okay. I just thought it was our, like, I like shipyard. Oh, my. Okay. Do we have sensors on this? Proximity. Yeah, we do, actually. Okay, I can go ahead and take that then. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do that then. Ah, so it's a construction ship. Okay, well spotted, well spotted. I was like, wait a minute, why would it have engines? So this is our actual spaceport over here then. That's good. I guess there's not going to be all that much I can do. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, damn it. What did I just knock off there? I didn't even knock. I didn't even... No. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll get on with things then. Oh, so these are actual private economy ships over here then. Okay. Now, taking a look at the actual world here then. So we have our construction, new construction yard locations, construction yards, construction ships, build order. So we do have the cautious renegade over here then. Okay. Right, I don't really want you to be going ahead and doing that. So stop. Bandit control. I need to, give me a second, let me just alter an option over here then. There is one where you can actually select things. Where is it? Select ships in main view. Oh, control click to select then. Okay, I can go ahead and get along with that then. I'm going to go ahead and actually turn the music up a little bit. Might have been a good idea to have downloaded it separately, but I guess we'll see how we go. So control click, yep, okay. So they're going to go ahead and actually survey the actual system there. That's good, that's very important. They are under construction right now, okay. So I guess I'm not going to mess with them too much and we'll just get things underway then. Oh, that's so loud. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to go ahead and do here. Let me go ahead and see. Forgive the Steam overlay for a second. Oh, there's a sale on? I don't even know. I really know absolutely jack all. I'm going to go ahead and actually get the music files separately if I can. And then run them in the background. And then at least I can probably turn certain things down. Okay, so we have music. Let's go for peaceful. Oh, okay, they're all separated. That's not fun. I know we are drifting here. I'm just on another screen here at the moment, so do forgive me. So we do have industrial music here. Let's go ahead and see how that comes out. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just have that play for a little while then. How you doing there, Milo? Not too much right now, just getting things set up really. Let me go ahead and just put that in background. Oops. Still getting used to having multiple screens here. Let's go ahead and mute the actual music in game then. Okay. Right, now we're cooking. Right, so we do have research here then. A tour is available for research. I'm not going to go ahead and do that, I don't need that. Let's go ahead and just up the speed over here then. Oh, let's go ahead and actually take a look at the actual star system then, shall we? So there just seems to be some bugs regarding effects here at the moment. Oh, okay. Now the game is, of course, early. So that is to be expected, I would say. Okay. Yeah. I did read it like that. Sigma Major. Not that. Okay, so we do have some sound effects issues here at the moment in time. But that's okay, we'll get by with that. That sun do be quite loud though. Oh, so we are sending. Oh, that's pretty cool then. So actually going down to the actual planet over here then to explore it. That's pretty cool. Speed that up then. Yes, it's not just done automatic. Well, it's not just done instantly, pretty much. That's good to see that. Right, there we go. As I thought, we do have steel over here, we do have Aquilon, and we do have some other good stuff. And are you still under construction? No, you are. Are you finished? Yes, you seem to be finished there. I'm going to go ahead and actually put you under manual control there. Right, you're going to head out that way then. Let me go ahead and just take you over here then. So I'm going to go ahead and take the world. So Cautious Renegade building mining station here. So it's already under automatic control then. When I actually figured out where where automation control is, I will turn that off. It's got to be around here somewhere. I'm going to have to tell them about that clicking sound. And if I'm noticing it, then others are going to notice it. And it's really annoying. It's got to be in here somewhere. One would think so anyway. Oh, no. Yeah, don't have sounds that are separate to the sliders. That's very annoying. What do we have over here then? We do have a light trader then. So he can remain on automation over here then. We have you under construction right now as another mining ship. We do have a light trade over here then, which is interesting. That's quite intriguing then. I wonder why they're going back and forth between the ship over here then. Okay. So building our miner station. Really cool. Now they used to be just on top of the planet. It's quite cool to actually have these 3D borders. You do get a greater sense of scale there. Okay. Yeah, so good call on this actually being a ship there. Yes, I'm trying to figure out where all... I'm not used to the UI here. Empire settings. If you guys know what it is, do let me know. Policy menu is P. Okay. Ah! Ah, yes, okay. Automation. Ah, thank you very much there. Okay. Colony tax raids, ship construction, base construction. Yeah, that's fine by me. Exploration. Okay, I can go ahead and work with that. Thank you very much there. I do feel like I have control of my own planet right now. Okay. Wow, we have very high corruption. That's not nice. So, tax rate at the moment then is about 10% it seems. Now, we can surely afford to reduce that. I am going to go ahead and actually take... we do have our construction... Sorry, our mining station complete there. Are we paused? Now we're paused. Okay. Let's see. Build new ship. So we have a shipyard, we have a yard, which is a albeit confused design, really. Mostly because I didn't understand what it actually was there. We do have our spaceport. I'm going to go ahead and actually construct a spaceport then. And that's going to go ahead and be over here then. Okay. I'm not going to go ahead and build another shipyard, which is a really odd name for a construction ship. Call it a construction yard, or something like that. Because dumb people like me will get confused quite easily. Okay, now I need to go ahead and actually set you up for exploration. That sun is... Why is the sun so loud? No one can hear you scream in space over the sound of the sun. Okay. There's going to have to be some selection of keys here. Can I put you in a control group? I can't put you in a control group, that's good. Is this really our range? Oh, okay. Solar systems are significantly larger than they once were then. Or is this our sensors range? What is this? Long range. Do I have a fuel range? Is that the fuel range? You know, I've got to wager that... Ooh, I've got to wager that is a fuel range there. Okay. Yeah. It is kind of annoying. Maybe you can move them somehow. Kind of does get in the way there. Okay. Well, that's real now. Can I chain command? I'm going to assume... Not right now. That can go away. Okay, they can go ahead and survey then. Yep, so the game is definitely still in development, but obviously not too far away from release. But yeah, ideally they can tone down the sound of the sun there. Okay. That's so loud. Why is the sun loud? Why is it spicy? Okay, we'll go ahead and zoom out here. Is it because I'm in times 4? Granted, I am pushing the game. Well, we'd be a lag there. We'll go ahead and pause. Okay. Now, that is pretty impressive there. Quite like that. Now, ideally we'll be able to tone issues like that down. What do we have here? That looks like a black hole there. Okay. I wonder if it's my own settings here. Let me go ahead and actually alter some of those. Let's see. Where's graphics? I have display. Ah, okay. That's something that they could do with adding in there. Ah, okay. I guess we'll have to go with that then. Would be nice to have maybe some control over graphics as well. Why is the sun so loud? Is it the sun? Must be the sun. What do we actually have in the system then? So we do have here... Oh, that is... What's this? That's absolutely gigantic. Is it Astrofield? Okay. Oh, that's a good way to show it, I guess. Then we do have a sandy desert there. Well, we do like sandy worlds, so actually we do have a rocky ice planet, we have a rocky ice planet, we have a volcanic planet, we have a whole lot of asteroids over here, and we do have a sandy desert planet, so at least I can work with that then, so that's pretty cool. Oh, is this real time? Oh my god! Oh yes. It does look nice. It does, in fact, look nice. Just getting really, past the stage of where they have to clean things like this up. Oh, that's quite cool. So I can just click on that and it'll... Oh, that's pretty handy. Okay, I can work with that. So, as of right now, we're constructing our space station over here. An actual space station. I do like the look of that too. Right. I do like how we actually do see the ships moving back and forth over here then. We do have our construction yard. What do we really want here then? So if I go ahead and take a look at, not diplomacy, let's actually go ahead and take a look at our character over here then. Yeah, very, very Star Rulerish. Very, very Star Rulerish. So, he's currently there right now. He does give us an income bonus, a population growth bonus, civilian ship maintenance, and ship maintenance saving. So he's going to be quite welcome within the private sector. That's quite cool. I like that. Oh, that's very cool. That's interesting. So he's currently ruling right now. We don't need to do anything else with him. We do have some spies over here, but we don't... Well, we're not aware of anybody yet right now, so there's nothing I can really do. I'm going to go ahead and just have counterintelligence on them for the time being. We don't have any prisoners either, but it's quite nice to actually have that there. Okay. Troops and characters, we have them there. That's nice, I like seeing that. And I can control it here. That's cool. Wow, we are really, really suffering with that corruption there. That's a lot of corruption. That's a whole hell of a lot of corruption there. How could we deal with that? Because that's a tremendous amount. Are we currently at 0 tax rate? Yes, we are. That's fine by me. Yeah, that's incredible though, isn't it? Just the sheer level of that corruption is absolutely amazing. I never really noticed corruption as much in the first one, so that's interesting. So we do have facilities over here, so we don't have anything that can build right now. Okay. I'm quite happy to stuff... oh, we actually do have the atmosphere there, that's quite nice. It definitely does look good. Definitely does look good. It definitely does look quite nice. What was like Coruscant? Quite cool. Ah, okay, so they do have a cargo over here then. Interesting. Can I go ahead and actually request resources? Trade is what I'm thinking of here. Now that used to be around here, I'm sure. Okay. Maybe I have to go over to resources, perhaps. We do have our mining station over here, then. And they're heading back and forth, then. Okay. Yeah, that's quite nice, then. Okay. Yeah, the ships actually do look quite cool. I like that. I like the scale difference between the actual private ships over here and the state ships. I do wonder what else we could get there. And we do also have our... Yep, our spaceport is still under construction right now. It reminds me of... Did you guys ever play Star Wars Empire War Forces of Corruption? I can't remember the name of the ship, but they had a ship that looked a lot like that. If you guys have played the game, you'll know exactly what I mean. Maybe somebody will be able to actually tell me, but it kind of looks like a ship from Star Wars Empire War Forces of Corruption. Love that game. The original one. And Forces of Corruption was pretty alright, I guess, too. Okay. Goddamn, they do take some time. I'm going to wager that we may, in fact, have this research done by the time that actually gets there. I always did find that rather amusing. Right, so maximum concurrent... Oh, concurrent projects. We can have additional concurrent projects at the same time. That's interesting. Do I need to have additional research stations to actually have that managed? Research output. Maybe. Let's go ahead and see what we can do then. Pay cost. Starfighters are always a good thing to actually have there. Space construction. So that would net us... I don't think it... Yeah, so we'd have to go over here to actually have the additional types of ships. Yeah, so I could have there. So right now we don't actually have access to a colony ship over here then. Yeah! Oh, Homeworld. I do really like Homeworld. Oh, I kind of get what you mean now. Oh, yeah, the, Titan Empire, is it? Is that the ones you're thinking of, or something else of that nature? I did like the look of the Titan. I actually do have that game installed. I might play that later on, in fact. So we do have our layered armor over here. We do have our starfighters, which is super, super cool. I like that. System patrol ships there. Okay. What would really be good for us? What would really be good for us? We're working on this right now. Excuse me. Space construction. So that would increase the rate there. Okay. Construction speed there for... Yeah, so it increases the actual construction. That's good to see there. Okay. Small construction ship. Right. Yeah, so I believe that these will continue to unlock different projects as we go. So that's quite nice. It's nice not to see everything all at once. But I guess you could if you wanted to. Advanced nuclear fission. Yeah, see, I quite like that with the reactor storage. I think I will go for that. Can I actually... Oh, I can have that additionally there. Oh, so it's a queued project. Okay. So I think I would have to have additional... Ah, yeah, I can research up to one concurrent project. Okay. I'll go with that for now. Then I'll go for Spandage civilians. I would kind of like to have the superior engines then at that point. You need the... Yeah, the second tier. That's quite nice. I quite like that. Okay, so our spaceport has been constructed over here. We have constructed our spaceport. This large orbital base serves as a shipyard and allows us to build many different types of starships. Our new spaceport also provides a hub for trade and commerce. Freighters will deliver cargo here and ships can refuel here. As our technology progresses, we should upgrade our spaceport with other capabilities, shields, and weapons for defense, research labs, and more. So I could go ahead and actually put some research labs on there. But I think I will go ahead and actually just construct another research lab itself then. Though I do wonder then, is it actually cheaper for me to have it all on one thing? I guess it probably would be, as I'm only having to have a one reactor. I already do have this more or less... Well, I already do have it constructed, so I guess it's not too hard to retrofit some additional labs in there, perhaps. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look then. This is military. Try and remember where things are now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a look at the designs here then. So we do have our spaceport. You know, I'm not too sure there, Nickel. I'm not too sure. I guess we'll figure that one out as we go, really. So, my god, that is expensive. 528 there. 678. Let's go ahead and take a look at this to begin with and just see what we're working with. That's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I can take off these guys. They're not going to be any use to me, really. So they have on board basic research labs. So they have 2 basic research labs. Okay. I reckon I can go ahead and just retrofit the actual spaceport over here then. So copy is new. Yeah, we have plenty of space over here then. We already do have a basic research lab on here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is add on some additional ones. Can I? Is there a limit to the components I can have on here? I'm not too sure. Am I limited by reactors? Let's go ahead and place another reactor on here then. No, am I only able to have one of them on here? We'll go ahead and get rid of these guys. Alright, long range cannon's interesting, but it's not going to do me any good right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's a big change then, isn't it? I think beforehand you could definitely just... What else do we like there? Docking bays. Where do we have our limits then? I guess that's the thing to learn about. So it seems like we can only have that on there. It needs a 60 slot. Oh, I see. I see. Ah, okay. Oh, so that is what that is then. Okay, that's good to know. What do I really need on here then? I may just go ahead and have it as is then. I might go ahead and actually slap on a proximity sensor array there. I don't think it hurt. Can I fit it on there? Oh no, I can't. Oh no, I can. Yes, yes, I can. Okay, we'll put that on there. Sizing up and left. Okay, that's good to know. Hull space is top right. Oh, well spotted, well spotted. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Target tracking. Scan range 1 million. That's useful to have, and I guess at least somewhat. It does have a lot of armor on there. Now, armor I don't imagine is actually expensive. I mean, it's expensive to build, but I don't think it costs you anything to maintain, really. So I guess that's fine. Now, we do have the basic cargo bays on here. 4 of those. I'm just assuming that when the pirates do show up, if it's like the first game, we can go ahead and just pay them off, and I'm just going to pay them off. Which, granted, is going to be hard if I don't have the cash, but we'll probably get to a point and then try and save back up again. I do wonder if it's based upon the amount of wealth that you actually do have. Now, that's going to be the interesting one there. That will be the interesting one. Does it actually save me anything to take off the weapons? I didn't actually take a close enough look at that. Let me go ahead and actually chuck a couple on here. 886. Oh, they're actually relatively cheap then, aren't they? Okay. So I'm going to cancel that, and it can remain as it is then, in fact. It just seems to be fine now. Things are definitely not as they used to be. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and actually build a research station though. Construction yards, build order. I don't need these as of yet then. Disabled. Or is it need alteration to the design there, perhaps? Research station, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they have the maximum there. Okay, okay. Actually, what was the recommendation there? Ah, okay. Do I not have the resources to actually construct it? Now, it's currently disabled, which is very interesting there. I could have one paid for over here, then. Do I need to have something to actually aid, perhaps? I wonder. I will go ahead and actually queue one up over here, then if I can have one built, I would like to have one built there. It would help us out with the projects. Meanwhile, Swift Raider making its way downtown. They'll probably die out there, but I imagine by the time they get there, it could probably... I mean, to be fair, it's like at that point of, like, is it even worth having it sent out that way to die? But, yeah, sure, we'll have him out there just for fun. What are we working on right now, then? Small freighters. That's not doing anything at this moment in time. Okay. I don't have a scientist as of right now. You need a research mod. Okay. That's good to know. Let me go ahead and automate the construction ship. That can be fully automated then. Yeah, I do like how they move though. I think I still think the first game will get played, to be fair. I still think the first game has a hell of a lot of longevity left in it, really. Which is pretty fun. I do like that. Okay. Yeah, the quality is pretty... it's pretty atrocious. I mean, I did choose a very difficult and nasty start, really. Why are you so loud? Why is it so loud? What do we have nearby, then? Can I turn this off? There seems to be like some sort of... I wonder if that's like the transition from star system then. So once we get past a certain point... Or not. We'll go ahead and pause it. Yes, okay. I wonder if it's something to do with that. Let me go ahead and... So time's running right now. Righto. Yeah, it seems that way. But that's to be expected, really. It's fine going back in, but I suppose that's because it's already loaded. It just seems to be that... Well, actually, no, it's alright now. That's interesting. It seems to be when you have the actual system selected there that there's a... No, there's still a bit of an issue there. We do have, I don't know, maybe like 10 empires, something of that nature. That probably may have an effect as well. One would imagine so, at least. Okay. So, do you guys want to take a look at anything? Is there anything that you'd like maybe to have a look into? Well, this is all new to me, as you can tell. Yeah, I kind of think it may be the Nebula. Possibly so. What do we have here then? Nebula boundaries. Orange galactic storm, purple ion storm, green gravitic storm, yellow radiation zone. Do we know anything about that? It's, okay, what do we have here? Are these the nebulas? I'm going to go ahead and assume so then. So we do have nebulas around us. Long range scanners. Exploration then. Okay. So yellow, some locations in the system unexplored, okay. Do I know anything about this star system here then? No. I know it's loud though. I do like that bit of lens flare there, it's pretty cool. So, how are we doing on research then? 72%, yeah, they are going to... I guess it's probably not even worthwhile sending them out there, really. I might as well have it sent back and actually retrofitted then with the new technology. It would probably still get there sooner had we just continued that, so... Then had we continued. Okay. Now, we do have pirates on Few, we do have space creatures on Few as well. What's a nice thing then is it does feel like the actual... Oh, we actually do have our spaceport. Has that been constructed? It has been constructed there. Yes, there we go. Looks like it's just getting underway then. Yeah, just finished over here then. So it looks like it's just had some fuel delivered out here then. Very cool. Okay. Now... Are they going to work on the project together? I've got to assume so. Yes, I can still only work on one project concurrently, so I've got to assume that they will be working on that. We could do that. We're not too far away, in fact, but it might actually be worthwhile. Can I do that? I could, yes. Yeah, there we go. We might as well... Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Crash research. Good idea. It's relatively cheap and it increases the speed there pretty significantly, so that's not bad at all actually. Good idea, good suggestion. Yeah, that should go pretty quickly now. Yeah. Now, we haven't explored these. I think I could go ahead and potentially construct another. I will actually go ahead and construct another exploratory ship. I do have all these asteroids around my actual world here that I've not actually taken a look at, so I probably should go ahead and do that. I did forget I have a spaceport where I could have done that, in fact, as well. Oh, yes, it could actually be based upon number of scientists, in fact. That's a good idea. I do find this rather interesting, Ben. I quite like how that seems to work. Okay. I wonder if this is to limit the amount of actual ships that are on the screen at any one time, then. Interesting. So they're taking the resources from the home world over here, and they've dropped them off over here, then. And now they're constructing mining ships over here. Okay. Yeah, so you've been constructed, then. Where exactly are you? We do have a mining ship there, technically under construction. Ah, here you are. Okay. So, yes, I'm just going to go ahead and have you automatically scout the system then. Should be able to figure out what we have here then. So if I have this on, it probably will tell us what we do have. New mining locations. Resources. I guess we'll find out relatively quickly then. Yes. Right. Oh, here we go. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. We do have a general here. We do have our scientist then. Balak Runtul. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh dear. Yeah, I built on the planet there, so that's why I was like a little bit... I did think afterwards, like, why did I build on the planet now? Yes, it does look like they are moving between the planets. I think that may be due to the developers trying to cut down the amount of ships on screen at once, perhaps. Maybe that's just like a visual thing rather than having to use more of a game engine. Or, I don't know, resources, I'm not too sure. So currently they're on the Sigma Major. I'm going to go ahead and have them transferred to the space station here. And it'd be quite cool if you could see them actually moving there, but I guess that's probably not going to happen. Okay, so they're over here now. Let's go ahead and take a look at our research then. So we've almost finished up over here on the early warp field experiments, which is pretty cool. Now... Okay. I can still only work on one here. You can research up to one concurrent project. Build more research stations to increase the maximum number... Okay, so I just need to have more research stations then. That's good to know. Okay. So that's going to be done any moment there, really. Yeah, I really do think it looks like Star Ruler, or it kind of looks like Stars too. They all kind of have that same sort of vibe as of recently. Okay, so we do have our hyperspace technology discovered using the ancient knowledge recovered in our early exploration. We have developed our first primitive hyperdrive. This breakthrough technology allows our ships to travel faster than light. Excellent there. Yes. The performance is a little bit odd right now when we are zooming out. It can vary. But we are playing with 2,000 stars, which is the largest size I could have at the moment. And my laptop's good, but the graphics card isn't amazing. I do have a new laptop on the way, in fact, that will have a superior graphics card, so hopefully that may help out in the future there. Yeah, it's getting there now. It's getting there. I suppose it's just going to have that optimization done, really. Right, so we do have that done. That's fantastic. Oh, that's pretty cool there, yeah. So we have our new scientist, and they have completed that. Oh, hang on. Do I have another scientist here? I do, in fact, have another scientist then. Ah, okay. So recent events have produced a new scientist. Well, that's fantastic news. I may go ahead and have him potentially based here on the spaceport then. That could be good. So go out here then. What can the general be doing right now, actually? I don't think he has anything he can do right now. He does increase our recruitment rate, but I don't particularly need that. Yeah, the lead is actually really quite cool. I do like the weapon, and he's actually physically larger, so that's rather amusing. He actually is physically larger. Wow. Okay. You're waiting over here, then. Apparently I can only have you transferred to the research station, so to the research station you go. I can get behind that. Construction, high-tech, hyperdrive research is actually going to be pretty useful. I mean, he's actually in space now, which is pretty cool. I like that. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can get that, Raz. I can get that. You will need the next warp drive to leave the system. Yeah. Well, to be fair, though, I do quite like that. It does feel... I like the slow start, as you guys know from the start of stream. I do like that slow start. So how it's actually research technology to actually let you go ahead and explore the solar system itself is actually pretty cool. I do like that. So what we'll go ahead and do then is take a look at actual ships. I've got to get used to which one they're under, so they're over here then. So we'll go ahead and work on... I could send the construction ship straight away, but there's probably going to be something that's going to try and kill us. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the exploration ship first and foremost. So copy as new. So we do have it here then. And... skip drive, okay. And that is 20. Where does the skip drive go? I don't need as much in the way of fuel. Oh, okay, so skip drive is just mounted inside the actual ship then. Okay. A little bit like the Normandy then, in fact. What I can go ahead and do here then, let me go ahead and get Task Manager up, and you guys can actually take a look at the... So we do... Oh, okay, there we go. To be fair, I am streaming at the same time, so that does have an impact. So take a look over here then. The one I'll be moving to will... I'm going from a... I'm going from a NVIDIA GTX 1660 Ti to a GTX 3070. The CPU... This one actually does have a decent CPU. It's the Intel i9-10900 10th gen, the one with the 10 cores. Yeah, I get the Klingon. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. The new one's going to be an Intel i7. I kind of regret getting an Intel i9. I should just put that into a GPU in fairness on this one. But the next one will have an Intel i7, but it's the 11th generation, so I think it's about as good anyway. Yeah, so it's got the 1660 Ti at the moment. Which is not that... I mean, it's alright. It's probably comparative to what most people kind of have at this point, I guess. Who knows there. So go ahead and we'll save that. I'm going to go ahead and actually take the construction ship over here. I could potentially automatically upgrade these guys. Automatic designs. I always did have something I don't know, I always did have an issue with the automatic designs, in fact, so... Never seem to add the new technology sometimes. It would if you'd already upgraded. Well, added the new technology, and then it would upgrade. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and actually take a look at that then. So... There's no auto button here then. Let me go ahead and actually just copy as new then. So I've done you already actually, sorry. I need to go ahead and take a look at the construction ship, so copy as new. Yeah, I do quite like the design actually, it's kind of growing on me. I did have to figure out which was the fore and the aft. It turns out that's the aft and that's the fore. Didn't know about it first, but now we do. Okay, so skip drive. Plenty of room on these bad boys then. So we can go there. Oh, speed would be a good idea. How are we looking then in terms of energy? I may not even... It may be worthwhile to actually build another reactor in there, perhaps. Jump range is 3M. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, see, I've gone for a laptop. I really... I'd love to get like a desktop in the future, in fairness. But with university, and I'm looking towards studying abroad too. So it's one of those of like, I'd love to have a desktop, but I don't know. I'm going to be moving around. So I'd like to have the ability to be able to do this wherever I need to do it, really, which is handy. Okay. Can we gain any additional speed out of this? It doesn't particularly matter all that much, but I'm just quite curious to see here. Oh, yeah, so we can gain more then, so 10k there. Okay. 1 defects, 4 recommendations here. So we are above the actual total size here. Top speed is lower. Okay. Right, so we can only have the 1 on then for the most part. 5 recommendations. Okay. Can I place more? No, I can't place additional engines on. In theory, I do have the space for it, but I need to have the technology for it, don't I? Okay. Take a look. Take care there, Jack. Have a good one, my friend. Yeah, it's looking pretty interesting. Oh, that's good then. That's good to know. Right, we'll just save an exit with that then. Okay, so we'll go ahead and retrofit. Where is the construction ship? There it is. Now it's a mine ship. Where is that bad boy? There you are. I'm going to assume it's that one. I could be wrong, but we'll see anyway. And then, are they still... Either way, I'm going to have them actually upgrade. I'm going to assume it's going to be that version. Well, either way, what we're going to go ahead and do then is churn out a couple of the new ships here then. I'm going to have to take a quick look at that. Let me go ahead and take a look at my designs. That's interesting. Goodyear Yard. Oh, so it's a Goodyear Yard. That's good to know. Okay. I've got to assume it's one of those. We'll queue up a new one there. Okay. We are currently spending a lot of cash to do that, and I've got to start doing it on the bloody spaceport. I keep forgetting about having the spaceport there. Oh well. So they're moving in over here then. Yeah, so we can quite clearly see what we have here. You're currently retrofitting, apparently. Not too sure how long that'll take. I imagine I could probably go over here then and take a look at that. Yeah. Can I cancel? Crafty Moon. Oh, is that the new one? Okay. Yeah, I've got to... I've got to click on here next time. Right, just build me a free event. Yeah, see, that's done relatively quickly there. Full automate. Yep, they're out of here. Oops. There we are. So we have just got resources there. That's very good. Ooh, here we go. We do have hyper jump over here. One of our ships, the Way of Sigma Major, has engaged its hyperdrive, allowing our Empire to travel faster than light for the very first time. Distances that previously took months to travel can now be covered nearly instantly. Let's stop the stars. Cool. And let's go ahead and take a look over here then. Kuprika. Mebnar. Okay. I don't recall them, but I could be patriotic wave there. That's really cool. They kind of look like the elites as well, which is pretty interesting. So war weariness has been dramatically reduced. That's fine. Not particularly useful right now, but still good to have there. Hey, you didn't look at this? Good to have you, my man. Ah, yeah, so they do move pretty quickly. Okay. Yeah, so they're moving in there. That's looking very interesting. Now, there does seem to be some sort of bug regarding sound effects for the actual suns over here, but they are a wee bit loud. Maybe in the future that... I mean, that will have to change in the future. It's going to be a moment, it's going to turn the lamp on, it's getting a little bit dark in here. Okay. So that's heading out towards a volcanic planet there. Right, so we're currently working on the next level of fusion. Then another classification, well, another class of civilian ships there, really. More advanced ones, I should say. Okay, what do we have over here then? We have detected unknown items. We should explore at a higher level to reveal useful items. I do quite like how you have the actual shuttles going down to the planet there. That's kind of cool. And I imagine in the future that'll look even better, so it's quite nice actually. Cool. Now, so we have an unknown item over here then. I could build a mining station, or even a research station if I wanted to over here. Yep, doing the same over here as well. Okay. Do have that world over there. How is that range looking now? Yeah, so that's their range. I could see that they can't quite reach another star system. They're not too far away, but they can't quite do it. Oops. I imagine that indicates they can refuel. Patriotic wave, okay. There's currently less corruption right now, that's good. We are a wee bit low in cash, so I am going to up that shortly enough. I do like how the mining stations actually operate there. I mean, that's quite cool that they actually go inside the actual station itself, so I quite like that. I do indeed quite like that. Yeah, is there anything that you guys would like to see? I think what we'll try and do then is we'll try and get to another star system. That could be quite fun. It'll take a little bit of time there, but we'll see. So as of right now, obviously we are not even collecting any taxes, aren't we? So yes. Private economy is still doing good. Still doing very good. In fact, are they building? So we don't have any construction going on here at this moment in time. That's fine. Now currently they don't have any missions. I don't think we actually have an idea of what resources we have on these planets as of yet. Oh no, this one over here then. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, so we do have unknown ruins over here. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I did. I played Distant Worlds Universe a fair amount, in fact, actually. Wasn't ever like amazing at it, but I played enough to enjoy it. Yeah, it's got a lot of the same mechanics in the first one too. We do have a star system relatively close. This is moving in now to actually investigate, so that'd be quite cool. Sun's way too loud. Interesting. You know, I've not actually seen a derelict ship. Not seen one as of yet. I did kind of expect that to be, because that was how you had the normal start, but we haven't seen that as of yet. I mean, it's quite nice that we do. I mean, that's a moon, but that's a bloody big moon, in fact. That is a bloody big moon. So currently spending quite a lot of cash. That's taking a fair while, isn't it? Oh, so we do actually have the next level over here, then. So that would take 16 years right I could have a cash program there for 22.5. Okay. And this will currently take us 10 years. That's a long time. Okay. And let's go ahead and actually just reorientate then our priorities. Let's go ahead and actually focus on the stable war fields here. So I have to pay 500 credits now and some resources, but we'll go ahead and get that started. So that's gonna be worthwhile, really. Oh, an Expanse mod would be really cool. Isn't there an Expanse RPG? I've heard of it. I've not looked into it. But the RPG I'd like to play myself at the moment would be... Oh, gosh, what's this called now? Eclipse Phase. I've heard good things about that. Heard good things. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, when you could actually find, like, the shipyards with, like... Oh, when you could actually find one of those ungodly powerful ships. That was very fun. I did like that. That was very cool. Okay, what I'm going to go ahead and do then is I'm going to put the tax rate up over here then if I can now. That doesn't help us with the happiness though. 10%, how does that leave us? Okay. I'm going to have to rely upon taxation here. Wow, so I'm going to have to rely upon commerce to an extent. Now, currently, let's place them on automatic. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and retrofit. You're currently not in use right now. I don't think the private economy has detected anything that they want as of yet. But in fairness, maybe I need to go ahead and retrofit their actual ships there. That may be why they've not yet upgraded, perhaps. Yeah, it looks like they still have the basic components on over here then. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade them. That would explain that. Okay. Yeah, I can't let the Death Star. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and do is take the... Now these are state ships, but I imagine they're the same design anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take the freighter over here. Or can I... maybe I can just select upgrade. Will that go ahead and do it? No? Have I got to do it myself? Sure, there's a way to do it automatically. There used to be like an automatic thing here, but I guess not. Anyway, I'll go ahead and just upgrade that. Throw a skip drive on there. Yeah, we can manage that. Speed's actually pretty good there, so... Yeah, okay, save and exit. At least that's pretty quick to upgrade there. That's a mine station. Upgrade. That's a big old slot over there. That's quite cool looking. That's a pretty wild design. Okay. There we are. Civilian. Skip drive on there. Skip drive on. Okay, so we should be in theory good to go there. What did we have here then? So, our exploration has detected unknown items at blah blah blah. We should explore a higher level. I mean, I would like to. Yes, we're actually still exploring over here then, I think. Yeah, still surveying. Yeah, there we are. Unknown ruins. That will be interesting to see, man. So dismiss that for now. Any planetary buildings that increase tax income? Potentially so. Oh, actually, we've had a couple pop-ups over here then. I do like the new pop-up system, it's quite nice. Unknown items. Over here as well. What do we have here then? Can I see what we actually have on the planet? Gohugaba means colony development. Danfafa. Okay. I imagine you could probably go ahead and take a look at them on the wiki there. Yeah, there we go. Super cool. Gohugaba beans grow on a small thorny tree. Okay. Nice, okay. So do you have additional wow, okay. Dan for fire. Indeed. But we also do have an unknown item over here then, so we've got to get up to exploration level 15. So I imagine if you have a more advanced scanning system, you'd be able to detect them. Okay. Yeah, so we could raise taxes. We don't have much in the way of leeway for that. I could, in fairness, like disband one of these actual construction ships. But I think it's worthwhile to keep them. They are quite expensive to actually produce. So we'll go a little bit higher. We'll go to about 1 then. That's as much as we can manage there. Now they're moving out. Yeah, they're moving out there to mine. So I haven't actually detected resources on that planet there. And over here then we have more of those crystals. Okay. We haven't checked out the asteroids over here as of yet. Okay. Yeah, spicy beans. Spice must flow. Yeah. Okay. Hello. The Palace of Sigma Major. We have discovered the Palace of Sigma Major. Ancient ruins were lost civilization. Should we investigate? Of course we're going to have to investigate. Who knows what it could be? It could be the replicators from Stargate. Sorry, yeah, Stargate SG-1. Yes. I don't know why that felt weird saying. It's been a long time since I've said that. Oh, okay. Independent colony revealed. In the Palace of Sigma Major, we have made a curious discovery. We have found a data core containing the coordinates of an independent colony. The colony can be found at the moon Thoralis in the blah 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 system. We should try and integrate this colony into our empire either through diplomacy or colonization or by invasion. Know that while we know the location of this colony, they currently know nothing about us. We should send a ship to make contact with them. These ruins provide the following colony bonuses, so colony development, colony corruption reduction, sensor research and scenery. That's pretty useful there. Yeah, so if I was to build an actual research station, I could actually have that. So we've been made aware then of a independent colony. Now, I don't know where that is, so we'll go ahead and... Oh, there we are. Are they even our species? They are not. Wow, it's purple over here. I do like purple. Definitely my favourite colour. Okay. Oh, here they are. Archdalians. Oh, I missed where you could click on it to come up on. Yeah. How many Archdalians are there? 356 million. Okay. So we'd have to invade them. I mean, we could like try to bring them in there. Is this our control? I do wonder. Who knows? Alright, okay, so also to get a sense of what they have out there. So that's pretty cool to know then. Pretty useful. Okay. So you're still surveying then. I wonder if you were surveying... Oh no, you're finished. There's just nothing around the world other than the actual palace there. Okay, fair enough. We'll find things on the actual asteroids, but it's good to see then that we can actually do with the current technology then. So that's good to know. Yeah, Imperial Purple. I do like that. Okay. 15.3 years. That's going to take some time there, isn't it? Ewoks with furlings, indeed. Wait, you're asking my preferences? Okay. Now, right, okay, they're moving back and forth over here, man. I really need the civilian economy to start building ships. That is what I need them to do, so I need income. I mean, in fairness, we could jack up the actual tax rate. But I'd rather not do it anymore. Yeah, we're already a minus, aren't we? Oh, that's a hell of a name there. Oh, hello, we have a Great Gate. Okay. We have discovered the Great Gate. Ancient ruins for a lost civilization. Doesn't really look like a gate, but I guess I could see it there. Getting SG-1 vibes now. Should we investigate? Yeah, we'll go ahead and investigate. Ah! Oh! Ah. That's not good. In the Great Gate, we have made a curious discovery. As our team enters the ruins, a massive quake has mysteriously triggered down our homeworld in the same system. The quake has caused extensive damage, even damaging the quality of the planet itself. Well, it was already terrible to begin with. We've lost 4% there. That's brilliant. However, it's also revealed an abundant new resource at our homeworld. These ruins provide the fallen colony bonus. Okay. Engine research is very handy there, scenery. You can acquire research bonuses. Okay. What did we gain there? Danforfer. Okay. That's interesting. I currently have a lot of cash flow problems now. That's not good. I am going to go ahead and decrease the actual tax rate to try and bring happiness back up there. Interesting. Yeah, we have a... Oh, that's because the fate of our world is really terrible, isn't it? We have a really, really terrible world. Like, genuinely terrible. Once we do have a level of additional level of technology, it will help us. Yeah, 14.5 years. Oosh. We do have plus 10% research bonus, though, so at least that's something there. Okay. We're exploring the asteroids around here, then ideally we do find something actually useful. That would be really good. In fairness, my actual research station is actually around this moon rather than the actual planet, so I guess I will gain a bonus because I do have the spaceport there. Now, that's a good point, in fairness, because it's like, to begin with, I could have... And to be fair, maybe I didn't even want to have a spaceport at all. It's not really done any good for me, has it, really? So I suppose in the future I probably wouldn't have that, and instead just have a actual research lab around the homeworld. And then maybe build a shipyard on a moon close by. But I suppose that depends on having an actual moon close by. But then again, you could always build it on the actual planet itself later on, couldn't you? Or an orbited planet later on. It's all learning. Now, I kind of wish that they would have upgraded, because they're not even going to arrive there. Right. They are mining out here, man. How you doing there, Frank? Good to have you, my man. Okay. Now... They do have a skip drive. Damn it, I need them... Damn it. Okay, I don't know how the hell did I get to that world? How the hell? Okay. Now we are hemorrhaging cash. Ah, yes we are. Ah, now they are starting to move out there. That's good. That's very good. Okay. So that is an expense of the private economy. I already do have Danforfer on the home world, so I wouldn't gain anything there. Did we find anything out here then? Oh, these worlds are pretty awful. Bug hunters indeed. How you doing there, Truth? Good to have you, my man. Okay. I really don't have much in the way of resources. Oh, we're hemorrhaging cash. Okay. They're not going to like me, but I'm going to have to jack that up for a wee while. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. They're gonna hate me. Oh. They may have revolted. Maybe. We have encountered our another alien race. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I call it was yeah. That's hilarious. Okay. So we've learned a lesson there. We'll have a bit longer then. I'll restart, but we've learned a very valuable lesson. Don't jack up the tax rate. They will not stand for it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and have a smaller galaxy here then, just to begin with. A few nebulas. Go for something like that. Okay. Yeah, we can kind of have things as they were beforehand then. Yeah, I can get behind that. Maybe no, I'm gonna stick with the shitty homeworld. Gonna stick with it. Maybe I want to go for a different government type though. If I could have something that reduces corruption, that would actually be a tremendous benefit. Yeah, oh, colony corruption minus 15. Oh, plus 20. We'll go for a republic then to begin with. See how that goes. Maybe just tone down the amount of other empires in case that makes a difference. There we are. Hey, Tone. That's pretty good so far. We did just get ourselves... well, I did just get us... overthrown. Yeah. The UI is better, yes. I quite like how you actually come down to the system here. Okay, sun's still loud. We were playing on very hard. Very hard, harsh world, slow everything. Okay, so we do begin then once again on a rocky desert planet. Disparity, I don't know how to pronounce that, but looking good, looking good. Right, so we've learned some lessons there. We've learned some valuable, valuable lessons. What do I have here? Give a moment. What is this? Why is it showing something there? There's something there, isn't there? Maybe there's a ship there. Unknown ships, yes, we do have unknown ships over here now. Okay. A couple more worlds around here then. We actually do have a gas giant around here then. Okay, the star system's actually a little bit better. We are in the more central part of the actual star system too, which is very helpful. Oh, we also do have a moon over here, then it's very good then. What do we have then? Oh, so we actually do... Oh, I like how it changes the actual look there. I do prefer the look of that one as opposed to the first one we saw. That's very cool. Right, so we know what about now. We'll go ahead and get the research going straight away. Yeah, okay. Where is it? Yeah, early warp field. Can I cache inject that? I could cache inject that. I'm going to go ahead and cache inject that. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it might be worthwhile. Okay, Gloria waits. I'll just go ahead and take a look at this then. We are the Slayers of Mortak, the bravest of the brave. The traditions of our ancestors who came here in the age before live strong within us. We know that they were the greatest of warriors who stood against all and were never vanquished. Even by the great horror? Oh, great ancient horror that consumed the stars. We have kept the old ways and the ancient pact to rebuild and regain the greatness of the champions of old. The ancient tales speak of powerful enemies, battles greater than any we have seen, and incredible dangers. The honour and glory that awaits us is beyond reckoning. We will use the star drive our ancestors left for us and send forth the brave Mortalan to reclaim the stars. That's very cool. Okay, get behind that one then. Right, yeah, that's been built there. Unknown items. Do I actually... Oh, I actually do have something here in the home world. Okay, so we actually do have a significantly better start than already. Necros Stone, no, not so much in the way of like actual resources ever, but hey. Right, so construction ship is under construction, as you would imagine. This is doing its work. Okay, yeah, we can get behind things. Yeah. That's fine by me. 51% over here then. Now, how are we doing here then? Colonies underdeveloped. High corruption. I could increase the actual tax rate. Our tax rate is really quite low here at the moment. I'm going to try and keep in the black, I believe is the actual phraseology. Yeah, if we can maintain that, and if I can keep it steady, then we should be able to maintain at least some levels of cash. Now, this isn't obviously great. Yeah, okay, that's about as much as we can do there. I've got to be quite careful there about the happiness. But we are actually in possession of a positive cash flow, something that is unheard of in Distant Worlds universe. Okay. That's very cool then. So we can actually go ahead and actually discover something potentially else on the planet there. So I'm quite pleased about that. I feel like we do actually have a significantly better start already, in fact. So that's awesome. Okay. Right. So we have learned the value of having positive cash flow there. That's good to know. What do we have here then? Steel. That's very good. That's in fact very useful. That's very cool looking. Bebnar. Now I'm tempted to have it scan the world itself, but I think I'd rather go ahead and actually just have another exploration ship constructed for that purpose. Oh, they are really quite expensive, aren't they? Yes. Damn, they are expensive. I'm going to try and maintain funds then, because I can try and put that then into cash injections into research. So we're going to try and have some fiscal discipline then, shall we say? Yes. So you are being repaired over here. Yep, you're good to go here. And you're under automation, which is okay, but I can get behind that. What do we have here then? Ah, okay. Yeah, so I think that's something that we made a mistake with as well. Is I should have been... Oh, hello, that's interesting. Oh, we're actually scanning the world now, yeah. I do like how you actually do have the shuttles there that do go to the actual planet. It definitely does look really quite cool. I don't know why they... I suppose they still need to have them coming from orbit, makes sense. I guess it is a lot quicker, but who knows. So we have an unknown, exploration level 3. Hello, we just got that fairly quickly. What do we actually have here then? Dust rings. So we discovered that we have dust rings. These dust rings that we can clearly see, we actually do have. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. I will take it. A little bit obvious, though, I must say. Oh, this one's actually better than the one we had beforehand as well. We had a 24% to start. We've got a 27% now, so, you know, on the up and up. Right, have you finished construction? You have no mission as of right now. That's been rebuilt. And now what will be next? All Prospector. Where is it heading? New general, cool. Don't particularly need a new general, but that's useful to have. Right, so it's moving over to the moon bar. We have quite low growth right now. But in fairness, it's a difficult one, really. I think we can reduce the tax rate in the future, but at least for a while, I just want to try and maintain some sort of positive cash flow. It's not like we're getting all that much. Looks like 3 credits per tick, but it does at least add up. At least I'm not losing credits. I will have to take care of that. Yeah. We do, in theory, have less corruption to deal with, though, so at least that's something to work with. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that. Colonies of here. Yeah, it looks like the corruption losses are lower than they once were. Actually, I think that corruption may be tied to happiness, perhaps, because that is increasing. I do wonder. Let me go ahead and reduce that. Okay. Industrial research. Aquilon. Very cool. I wonder if that's due to the amount of revenue that we collect on the planet, but the corruption naturally grows there. Support costs, okay. We do have a wee bit of happiness there. I could have taxes all automated, perhaps. I'll have the taxes automated and see how they go then. I'm not sure if it's made a difference there. That's fine. Where are you off to now? Oh, you're off that way. Okay. Maybe I actually would have just kept them at 13% then. Seems to be the way there, perhaps. So we do have a small amount of steel there. Mebnar, Aquilon. Oh, what do I need? Oh, we do have prices here, which is really quite cool. Oh, is actually... Oh, this is a stockpile that we do have. So as of right now, we actually do have a stockpile, so that's pretty useful to have. Okay. I don't know if I need a mining station per se. I could maybe manually construct some mining ships. I've got a merchant freighter over there. Yeah, see, this one here is an ore prospector. Maybe that would be a wiser thing to actually do here. But at least I could actually start to bring some ores in. But I don't think I actually need to. I think I'm generally alright right now. Yeah, let's head out to the actual system there. I imagine the private economy will just automatically construct ships if it wants to have them. Yeah. So it seems like we don't have a desire for it as of yet, but that's going to go out there and automatically collect it nonetheless. So that's fine. Get behind that. We're 80% there towards the skip drive. Okay, yeah, so we're going, yeah, moving along a lot faster now. Moving along much, much, much faster. Okay. Ah, there we are. We do have a scientist now. Now, I could construct... We could go for the actual research base. I don't know if it's worthwhile right now. It probably would be. But I think what we might go ahead and try and do is maybe like build up the actual strength of the economy a little bit first. Somehow, some way, shape or form. So I don't really have much in the way of actual cash flow there. Really do not. Yeah, they're going out there and mining. The leaders do, in fact, yes. Let's go ahead and take a look over here. So he does have Hyperdrive research, which is really, really handy. Civilian maintenance, civilian ship construction in general. Colony corruption is very good to have. Yeah. I do like how they actually... Oh, this is our scientist, in fact. Ah, we have a new spy. I'm going to go ahead and have you counterintelligence. I do like the backgrounds over here. That's pretty cool. That's still moving out that way. So, I think what we'll go ahead and do then is we'll... It's going to be quite expensive just to have a construction... Sorry, just a... Yeah, what I'm going to have to go ahead and do then is we'll build a new exploration ship. That, in fairness, I'm going to have this one return. Yeah, at least then I can retrofit that one. I'm really going to have to be quite physically, well, fiscally tight here. I'm really going to have to be. Yeah, there we go. So we do have that moving. We'll have to keep an eye on our resources over here, but as of right now, I don't need anything else. Yeah, we do have good levels of steel. Kazalon, that's good. Resource shortage. Priority, Kazalon, carbonite. We do have Achelon over here. Which is actually over here. So that could be worthwhile building a miner base on. Yeah. Well, soon we'll be able to go ahead and put the skip drives on. Which would be very handy there. Yeah, we're quite happy with that. We can have you retrofitted there. I think that's the way to go, to be honest. I can try and keep costs down then relatively low. Right, there we go. So we do have Hyperspace Technology discovered. We actually do have another scientist over here then. That's very handy there. They're going to have to remain on the home world for now. Take your design over here then. State ships. Upgrade, just slap on the skip drive. Oh, is it too large now? I can go ahead and take off the plasma torpedoes in fairness. Those definitely don't matter. Save and exit. Escort exploration ship there. Throw a skip drive there. Save and exit. Right, then we'll go to our civilian ships. Right, there we are. Now we're going to go ahead and do is have you retrofitted. You did have a mission that I assigned to you, but I'm going to have you retrofitted first. Okay, now we are seeing new ships being built over here, then that's good to see. That's very, very good to see. That's excellent to see there, in fact, because that does mean that we actually do have income coming in from that. Yeah, there we go. We've only got the two there. Now, research. I'm going to go ahead and set that up. We're going to go ahead and just go straight for the next level there. 46 years. Oh my. It's 22,500 to initiate cash program. I could afford that. It would put us very, very tight there. But I think I can get away with that. I think we will go for the cash program injection. Yes. Right, that brings us down to 23 years, which is still a fairly long time, but yeah, okay. At least then we have that in the bank. If we can just maintain our bank balance, I guess you could say, we should be alright. Yeah, we've got, and jumping the income there from ships being constructed, which is really, 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 really handy. That one's really quite nice. That definitely helps us out significantly. Definitely learned a lot then from playing just even the first game now. I do enjoy this so far. And there's some things that do need to be fixed. I mean, like the sun being way too loud. Some optimization would be quite nice. But to be fair, we only really have just gone to the beginning of the game itself. Right, you need to be retrofitted when you arrive back over here. I don't mind the wait. I think it's worthwhile to wait and save the cash there. So we do have a V2 over here. I'm going to have you fully automated. I think it was going to go and build something. It was going somewhere, wasn't it? Or maybe it was just automatically going to retrofit. Who knows? We could call for a mining station to be constructed, but again, I do have to balance that out with the needs of the private economy. Like, this guy does have a skip drive if it needs to use it, but right now it's not even using it. So I'm not going to go ahead and construct a... Yeah, see, we have them going out here now collecting, so that's fine. Yeah, they'll figure it out. The exploration ship's not too far away now. So we'll have that retrofitted to the current... Well, to the next level of technology then. She can go out there, discover new worlds, discover new resources for us then, and I can be quite happy about that then, really. Yeah, I can be quite happy about that. The world is actually relatively happy. Happiness is increasing, which is a good thing to actually have there. I imagine the dust rings are probably helping us in terms of, like, revenue too. I don't think all of the asteroids have been. Yeah, these are explored right now. It's interesting. I do wonder how it actually works on priority. Now, our exploration ship is over here. Exploratory ship, I should say. Yep. Let's have you automated. And... you have hyperjumped. Where did you hyperjump to? Oh. it's moving there. That's very cool. I can definitely see that the game works and ticks. Oh, there they are. Very cool. Ship design is quite nice, actually. Now, we do have a gas giant. Now, ideally, this bad boy does have Kazalon or some other gases. That would be very, very nice to have there. Having Kazalon is really good just to have for fuel, really. Or just any... well, others can be fuel, of course. Oh, hello, what do we have here then? So we do have Kazon, that's good, and we do have Krypton over here, that's very good too. Krypton, I forget what Krypton's actually used for. It does have pretty high value, about 3 credits. This one over here at 5.4 credits is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, they just hyperdrive. Well, use the skip drive there. Okay. Now we do have a steady increase in the amount of cash flow over here then. A new leader appears. Okay. Oh no, that must be the old one there. Yeah. So we have discovery. Sorry, I'm reading it backwards. Right. Yep, so we do have that over here then. That is being worked on as of right now. No, we didn't have any gas giants in the previous one, so we're actually doing a lot better now. Which is pretty good. Yeah, there we go. So you can see that they're moving back and forth between the planet. Luckily that is pretty close by. I could potentially afford a second exploration ship. I'm not going to do that though. I don't think so anyway. We're going to have a 1.6% growth rate, which is doing relatively well. I guess what that is potentially where the additional cash flow is coming from. Colony growth there. Oh, so this is a population. Okay. How do you doing there, Jesse? Good to have you, my man. Ah, after missing a class. It happens, it happens. Yeah. Right, so you... So we do have an actual ship over here, then. Evil Encounters of any interesting name for a ship there. So it is a destroyer, a fairly large destroyer. I've got to admit, I would rather have... I don't know, maybe like a more advanced exploration ship, or maybe like construction or something like that. Even hell, even a mining ship would be really quite useful if it was pretty advanced. But we'll work with what we've got. We'll work with what we've got. Although in fairness, having at least a destroyer there in the system. Oh, what the hell do we have here? A computer core. Okay. That's interesting. I do like it. It's actually flown down. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but at least if we actually do have something we can use to defend ourselves, then that's going to be pretty handy. Okay, so we have resources over here then. Dideros. Right, we're moving in there. I could go ahead and actually bring the... Well, I could go ahead and actually... Oh, I don't know. Do I want to actually do that? Right now, I currently don't need to have... Let me go ahead and hotkey you. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and repair that. This one we're going to have to repair. We could go ahead and take her back to the home world and just have her used, or even have her actually scrapped and discover technology potentially in there. Which is always a pretty handy one to actually have there, really. But yeah, I'm quite interested about the computer core over here. Yep, she's arrived already. Very good. I guess it was worthwhile to have a stable warp fields there. We did inject a lot of cash into that program. But I guess it will work out for us. I mean, we're doing pretty well. We have a small research bonus there too. So at least that's something. Yeah, I'm quite curious to see what the destroyer will be like. Oh, we can actually go ahead and take a look at it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right, what do we actually have aboard here then? So we do have railguns, concussion missiles, sentinel, multi-beam defense, personal defense there. We have shield, hardened armor, crystal sensors, medium starfighter bay, which is very handy. turbo thruster engines. We do have a Kaldos Hyperdrive, mega density fuel cell, quantum reactors, damage control unit, energy collector. Okay, this looks like a very interesting ship to have there, in fact. And it does look like one that would keep us relatively well protected there. I do wonder about this computer core, though. That's very interesting. Yes, debris field discovered. We have discovered a field of debris in the Disparities system. It appears to be the remains of battle. The wreckage includes a powerful military ship that looks salvageable. We should send construction ships to this location at once to recover as many of these valuable ships as possible. Repairing the advanced technology of these ships would no doubt provide research bonuses to our empire. I mean, if we could get anything for engines, that'd be really good. I don't think we have to worry about anybody else in the system, but who knows? Oh, well. Yeah, well. Shellboy gets what he deserves. I do have few but strong pirates on. We haven't encountered any as of yet, so that's at least good for us. It's been really good to have you guys in here. Maybe I should do some more Distant Worlds, in fact. Definitely more Distant Worlds 2, but maybe even more of Distant Worlds 1, perhaps. Right, surveying the world here. They're just having a rendezvous. Okay. So we can see it being repaired over here then. Very cool. I do like talking to you though. He was so proud of me the other day for playing Dominions. I do like that game actually. I just really suck at it. Okay. Could we even afford a research station? 6-7. I can't even build one here, which is rather annoying. Yeah, I'm glad that I didn't build one because they are rather expensive. But in fairness, it would help to expedite the research. I guess I have expedited the research by going for the cash injection anyway, so you win some, you lose some. Is what I'm kind of thinking there. Oh. What is that? What is that? What is this? A spaceport? Oh, fuck yeah. Is this what I was talking about? We have another destroyer over here. I do like the ship designs. Fuck yeah. And we do have another supercapacitor. You know, I've got to wonder about these whole sections. Do we collect these? Do we gain anything from these? So I've seen a lot of components floated around over here, man. That's really interesting. We have another destroyer over here, the Cunning Courage. We do have Silent Protection, which is a frigate. 480. 581. Okay. I think we'd be relatively able to deal with pirates, perhaps. This is fully operational. Wait, is this a pirate? Oh, it's a pirate, isn't it? Is it a pirate? Yeah, I think it's a pirate. Yeah. Maybe that's why. Yeah, okay. We don't go there. Yeah. I thought it was abandoned. I'm like, wow, that's really good. No, in fact, no, it's not. It's not abandoned. It's in fact a fully armed and operational battle star. Let's go ahead and take a look. I like how you can actually go into the designs here. Yeah, what does it have here? The tech isn't super advanced. At least the weaponry isn't super advanced. Range 1670. If we could outrange it, we might be able to handle it. 420 is what we have to beat. I just have starfighters, so they'll definitely come out and get us. So, okay, we'll not go for that. Oh, that's a shame. And it's on that thing again where it takes me to a random star on... Okay, well that's where we are in the galaxy, by the way. Right, so avoid that. Avoid that. Can I go ahead and actually send my agents out there? I don't know how the hell you'd actually get in there, to be fair. No, I can't target it. Destroy base. I don't have targets. Okay, I guess it's counterintelligence again then. I like that look. Looks like Ben Tennyson. Okay. So, slow expansion so far is at least paying off to some degree. These do take some time to build back, don't they? To rebuild, I should say. I will be back in just a moment, though. Okay, I'm back. Apologies about that. Okay. Oh, so it's finished. Or more or less finished. Yeah, still going to take a wee bit longer than it seems. And yet we are right on the edge of the galaxy, which is actually a quite handy place to be. Oh, sometimes. Okay. It is good to see that they are using their warp drives there. That's good then. Okay. Right, what do we have here then? Oh, carbonite, I think... Was that previously at 5? Might have been. Might be that one I was thinking of. What are the other? But even so, good to have a saucer at there then. So right now, we need polymer. Yeah, we just need polymer then. Polymer and silicone, in fact. Yeah, polymer and silicone. Ideally, we can find that somewhere. That takes a really long time to rebuild. 74% now. Bloody hell. Are we making any gains here? I think so. There's quite a lot of damage there, isn't there, destroyed? Oh, we are repairing. Yeah, there we go. So you can see that we did turn that damaged into normal. So that's good news since it's restored to weapon systems. That's going to take a while then. That is going to take a while. Maybe I could put a second one onto that one, but there's no need now. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, they're doing relatively well. Alright. So in fairness, as of right now, we are doing relatively okay. Yeah, doing fine really. I mean, I could potentially up the tax rate, but we're at a point where we're okay. We are making at least a steady amount of income. Not a lot of income, but at least a steady amount of income. Private economy is doing relatively fine, I should imagine, at this point then. It is, it's a very different game, and it is slower than the first one, really. I do get that impression. Which is good, because I did set the settings to be that way. And this is not a great home world, it's not very advantageous for us at all. Oh, we actually do, oh, we have a second gas giant. Okay, hell yes. That's very, very, very useful, in fact. God, look at all those shuttles. Or maybe they're like meant to represent drones. Can we take a look at one of them? In fact, they do, I mean, they could be like drones. They're bloody small, wherever they are. I do not find anything. That's surprising. At least nothing useful then. Okay. That's a shame. Right then, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. We're making good progress now. That's good. Not been long before she's actually ready and good to go then. That seems to progress pretty quickly when I wasn't watching. Very quickly. Oh, you're looking at the asteroids now. Okay. Oh, that's gone up pretty quick. How time has flown. The interesting thing is we do have... I wonder if that's due to us actually rebuilding the ship there. I do wonder about that. And I know that we have at times two... has that much time actually passed? I'm not too sure. But we do have additional research into the early energy deflectors. I didn't do anything into that one, I don't think. We also have additional research into the early torpedo weapons. So, yeah, and a couple of other different things around here then. So I think by us actually repairing and rebuilding that ship, we are gaining additional research. I mean, that we already did have. At least I think so, anyway. That's interesting. Yeah, that's good. That's very, very good, then. So we're not too far away from actually having a superior level of warp drives, which means we can actually go ahead and explore different systems and really start to get the ball rolling, then. I think it's been worthwhile to be fiscally tight. Fiscally conservative, I suppose you could say. Yeah, we don't have any resource shortages now, which is good. Yeah, so they're maintaining. Just need some argon. I was hoping that world would have had some argon there, but alas, no. There probably is some argon in the system, maybe. Alright. Not long now. Now, we are working on the engine, so I do wonder if that's actually going to give us a boost in the actual research. 5.78 years. Do wonder about that. Nearly there now. Just general components there to repair, apparently. 98, yeah. It's a fairly large destroyer as well, it's 675. I think it's larger than the other ships in the actual system. So that's pretty cool. Has taken a bloody long time though, hasn't it, really? Your survey now here. Have we discovered anything as of yet? Small amounts of resources that we already do have, so that's not too bad then. At least it gives us additional sources there to work with. I can actually colonize these, really? That's weird. Oh, only when they're undiscovered then. Okay. But maybe there are some that could be colonized. Ah, here we go. Abandoned ship repaired. We have completed the repairs to the abandoned destroyer. Adrift near the Disparity 2. Ah, near Disparity 2. Investigate the evil encounter. I'm sure that's not ominous. Abandoned ship acquired. Yes, there we are. Disassembling the advanced technology. This ship. Oh. It seems to be cut off there. Would yield research bonuses. Alternatively, maybe we keep this powerful ship and use it to defend our empire. Yeah, we'll keep it around. Okay, you can just go back to automation. And where is it? Oh, it's over here. Manage fighters, set tactics, create new fleets. Let me go ahead and actually put that onto a hotkey. Okay. Ah, she's refueled there. That's good to see. Let's take a look at her then. So she's quite a cool looking design there. So it looks like the bridge now, perhaps. Are these the actual weapon systems, maybe? I'm not too sure. Ah, cool design. Yeah, I guess they are the weapon systems. Right, free templates. Top up fleet with ships. Oh, it's just recharging her shields over here. Okay. Right. So we can't actually construct them because we don't have a technology there. So she has hangars, but they're currently empty. But that's fine. I don't think she has the ability to take on that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they are the weapons. Oh, so these are one of the shields then. Oh, those are the shields then. Okay. And there's our start. Oh, okay, so that's our actual hangar then. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, what do we have then? So we have, yeah, 4200 then. Yeah, we don't quite have enough to actually... We don't really have a decisive advantage then. It's a big ship, but it's not one that's going to be able to win that engagement, really. Flux hardened armor. Okay. To be fair, she will come in very, very... Actually, you know what? We could potentially even use her to maybe explore other systems already. And she certainly has that range. It might be worth doing, to be fair. I don't know if she can actually go ahead and actually... I don't think she has... Could we maybe retrofit her, I wonder? I don't think I can. Active designs. So we can do things over here then. Right. She's apparently lacking crew here. Yeah, she does have a proximity sensor array. I'm contemplating, yeah, it's more of a Starfleet way. Well, that's it. I'm just contemplating if I can actually go ahead and put a basic survey module on there, and I can. I think I can, yeah. I wonder how you get more crew. I guess more crew. There we are. Yeah, in fairness, yeah. Okay, it looks like we can do that then. She's complaining about lack of engines. Maybe another reactor aboard. Oh, hang on, does that... Let me go back there for a second. If I edit... No, that she does have these on over here then. I just need to make sure we don't actually replace her somehow. Let me go back and double check that. Yeah, I've not seen them here. Hey, doing the right, Carl? It's not a spreadsheet. But I get what you mean. I'm just wondering then, if I actually do put that on her, will that alter? Will it get rid of those? I'm not going to touch her in fairness. She does have... Well, she doesn't have the ability to survey, but she does have at least a sensor aboard there. So I'm going to stick with that then. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to use her to explore then, somewhat at least. Oops. Can I disband the fleet? I'm just going to disband the fleet and just have her individually selected there. Yeah, it looks like it would have... I don't know if it would have, but I don't think it was worthwhile. So I might as well wait until I can... Because I'm not that far away, am I now? Yeah. Good job we had a look at that then. Alright, let's see. Yeah, just go ahead and move to the different system there. It did... Yeah, I mean, this is it. It's a shame, but it would have been nice to have been able to do it then. I would like it to not deselect things. I need to see if there's an option for that. Maybe there's an option for that. Maybe not. I guess that's something I just have to get used to there. You'd like Aurora Thorax then. That's loud. Interesting that we have a number there. Right, so she's in system. In the fucking star itself, that is. Can I, like, Q commands? It doesn't seem like it. No, that's kind of annoying. Maybe there's a way to Q commands. Be nice if they could add that. Hey, doing that, Tortuga? Mortalans. Mortalans. Whatever you want to call them. Of course. Okay. And I can't scan the... I can't scan it, but what I can go ahead and do then is I can go to each of these different gas giants. Speaking of gas giants, we actually have 3 gas giants in here, so that's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the actual gas giants and just see if I can spot anything interesting then, I guess. No, so we haven't seen anything here but on actual sensors. Oh, so this is our influence then, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll check out these systems that way. We do have our research underway, so that's going relatively well. Economy is alright, I guess. Have a nebula. Storm out there. So we'll use this as a method then to like look around. Yeah, we did find a nice destroyer in fact. So we're kind of just using it to do some ad hoc exploration. Okay. At least we know where to actually send our exploration ships before we actually do get the next level technology there. I'm seeing if I can find any, like, ships, to be fair. I like that, that's pretty cool. Desert Savannah planet. Right, nothing here. We'll go ahead and we'll check out this world. Sorry, this star system over here then. Looks like we've claimed that one. I wonder if that's due to it being closer to us. In which case, then I do want to claim them nearby. Yeah, I do want to get some exploration ships so I can actually go out there relatively quickly. I'm going to go ahead and have you return. There must be like a hotkey for switching to these guys. Have you moved back there? Alright, find anything? Oh, it's still on the way. Oh, is there... Oh, it doesn't look to actually be anything there in that solar system. Looks like that does expand our influence then, so that's a good thing to do then. Oh, okay. At least it gives us something to do while we wait for the technology to be unlocked. There's some distance though, isn't it? I should just have that sensor. I've got to hope that you can actually discover ships in the area. Oh, we do have a new admiral. That's pretty cool then. If I can go ahead and actually have the admiral assigned to the ship, we might be able to do something with that. You may perhaps need a fleet though. So for general, scientist, admiral, transfer to new location. I'm going to assume that I need to have a fleet. So if I go ahead and take her here. Create new fleet, just hotkey 1, second fleet. Right, Admiral. Yeah, there we are. So we'll transfer you out to the second fleet aboard the Evil Encounter, which is a really cool name. That'll be handy there. We could do it a captain, but at least then we can actually gain some experience on our actual fleet admiral. Ah, she's just stationary right now. It's going to take some time for him to arrive out here then. I guess we can wait for him to arrive. Ah, I may have run out of fuel. No, that's not... Yeah, there we go. Might be wise to head back for some fuel. Yeah. Okay. We'll go fuel upon fuel. She still has range though, but I don't want to push it. She's bloody fast though, holy shit. Okay. That wouldn't take long to finish. Yeah, so 2.6 years out now. Yeah, I think it's worth spending that money. I think it's worth saving it and spending it on that research. I mean, it's brought it a hell of a lot quicker for us. Well, it's going to unlock it a lot sooner for us, I should say. Okay. Oh, we actually do have a mining ship. Sorry, mining station, I should say. Whereabouts is that? Oh, it's over here then. Yeah, there we are. That one makes sense then. So we actually do have a mining station there. That does make a lot of sense then for us to actually collect fuel. Looks like our ship is still on its way back. Yeah. It looks like it ran out of fuel there. Oh wow, we had a huge infusion of cash there. Right. Put you on automation. Oh, so you went out and built that. Okay, that makes sense then. I guess that's where the actual money came from, but because they paid us to actually build that, I didn't mention. But that's going to do is quite well. That's pretty good. Have her return to the homeworld. We're going to have her retrofitted relatively soon. It's only 2 years now before we have that technology. We can actually use that then. That'd be very nice. Okay. Alright, just return here. Yeah, she's very large. Yeah, there we are. Right, we'll go ahead and take a look at that star system then. Keep an eye on the actual fuel level then. Yeah. Oh, we can see the fuel there. Yeah, so she has a good system. She has a good level of technology there, but she can't go forever. She can go further than we can, though, which is very good. And it's been able to take a sneak peek of these systems beforehand and even claim 2 of them. This one appears to have nothing in there. I do wonder about the actual lining. I wonder what that means, like the actual lining port over here. I wonder what that means. I do not know. I really wish I could have put a survey module on her. Ah, it would have been nice. I mean, we would not have been able to go out there, but still. Yeah, that fuel doesn't last forever. Okay. Where's our sensor range? Is that our sensor range? I have no idea. I have really no idea. She does have a great level of technology, so let's go ahead and... Oh, strength there. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and actually... Oh, we can see the engines in there. Yeah, that's cool. Crystal sensors. She has 3M range. I have no idea how far that is. Okay. How sure does she use to move around here then? Gas giants, very, very handy. Check out that Sandy Desert world. Yeah, so she does use fuel. Okay. Right, we'll have her return to refuel then. That's been handy then. At least it's given us some early exploration. You can see where advanced levels of engines would definitely help us here. Well, advanced technology in the engine department would help us there. Yeah, we're doing relatively well. I think we're doing a lot better than we had in the first game, really. We also do have a lot of cash. I'm going to save that for a wee bit longer. We are going to have a decent level of expansion, I think, relatively soon. I think what we need to do then is go ahead and take a look at the gas giants first and foremost, really. If we could find a source of fuel, that means that we can hang around with that system there. More or less indefinitely. Nearly there, 318 days. Yeah. Okay. All the while she's been going ahead and going through the asteroids in the system, but that's good to see. Yeah, lots of steel around here. Okay. Population's grown by about 500 million, which is pretty good. We have 2.5 billion now, which is good. Yeah. I think what we'll go ahead and do then is we'll retrofit the exploration ship. I think I'll probably... I don't know, do I want to have more exploration ships? I might build at least one more exploration ship, perhaps. Yeah, not long now to get that technology. We'll get that straight on there. And then we can really start to discover things about our own galaxy here, which will be a lot of fun. Come on. Where's our ship? Ah, she's over here then. Yeah, we can actually have the evil encounter then as an escort, which is worthwhile. I mean, we could have had her taken apart for advanced technology. I think for now, better to keep her as she is. She'll be outclassed in the near, I guess in the relatively near future, but still. She'll be worthwhile to have. We thankfully haven't encountered any pirates thus far, so we're doing relatively good there. There we are, a few days now. Let's go have her return over here. And we'll have our next level of warp bubble technology there. Yeah, that was super cool. There we are, we have it. That's what I like to see there. So we have Hyperdrive. Yep. Gen X, Gen X, Hyperdrive. What I think I might go ahead and do then is get some of these technologies that are almost finished off. Like that one's not far away. Get these. I guess that. Well, not so much that. I don't really care too much about the engine. Sorry, I don't really care much about the actual shields to begin with. We'll go get those. Weapons are great, but I've got Destroyer. Might as well just rely upon that for the time being. Robotic troops is pretty interesting. Genetic replication. Handy. Layered armor. Ah. Space commerce. Okay. What would we want to go for here? Advanced storage systems would be quite good. These are not short projects. I definitely do need to have a... I think what we'll do then is... go for a research station next. Right, I need to go ahead and actually upgrade that. So we'll dump the skip drive. Oh, so we already have it upgraded there. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Wobble. Excellent. Oh yeah, very nice though. Could that fit? Nope. Plasma torpedoes. 800. Yeah, 1400 sounds better. It's just the one then. Yeah, I'll go for that then. So save. Oh, okay, so they upgrade automatically then. That's fantastic. That's really good. So retrofit there. Go ahead and have you retrofit as well. That's very nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting her out there then. Off she pops. Yeah, so she's determined to take a look at that system, okay. Go ahead and explore that system. That's kind of what we made you for. Yeah, so not as fast as the Destroyer then, so that does make a big difference. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do then is have the Evil Encounter move over here then. As long as we have an escort, then that's fine by me. Oh, that is a sense of range then. That's very interesting. That's some bloody range then, isn't it? But yeah, look at the speed difference there. So she can linger around here then just to ensure security. Yeah, we have 3 gas giants in here, so I imagine we'll probably find some Khazad in here with the Holy Trinity. That is some difference in technology though, isn't it? I think we'll have a couple more minutes and then we'll call the stream to an end here. Didn't expect it to go on for so long, but the game's actually quite enjoyable. A little rough in its current state, but getting there. Okay. That's very nice. Can I press H for homeworld? No? I thought I could. Right, let's go ahead and take a look then. So I'll go ahead and construct 1 more exploration ship. Oh, they're actually not as expensive. I'll go for 2 more. I thought they were about 5k each. I'll go for 2 more then. We're relatively well off. Tax rates okay. Yeah. Oh, we actually do have an unknown item present here as well then, so this could take some time. Advanced nuclear fission, just a year out there. That's not too bad then, so we'll have those technologies good to go for the next generation ship there. Yeah, defend. There we are, that's finished. There, okay. I'll let them just go ahead and do that then. Then they can go out there. Auto Scout Systems, I think. You have our latest generation of warp drive technology, and you're going to take a look at the asteroid right by the planet. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Looks like she's buggering off now, so that's okay. Yep, there she is. Alright. Auto Scout Systems. Gets a little bit in the way. So what range do we have? Okay, we have okay range. Still scanning over here then. Okay. We'll have 5 more minutes. You can actually see the atmosphere move. That's really cool. I hadn't noticed that. That's pretty cool. Carbonite. That's pretty handy. How the others get on then? Of course, they both head to the same star system. Fair enough. I suppose it does make it quicker, but then again, it's so is more. I don't know. Is it more efficient to be in more systems at once? I've got to assume so. There we are. Have added that to our influence. Very nice. Okay, yeah, we have the next level of fusion technology there. Very nice. Yeah, and this is why it's more efficient to have them go to multiple systems, because there's only one bloody world over there. I would like you to actually go ahead and explore the planets, please. Okay. So I do have evil encounter. Ah, okay. And that would be over here then. Colonization, suitability, not very good. Yeah, so it could be a really good thing for us to try and colonize a planet relatively early. At least then we could have actually... well, we could get the trade set up then, perhaps. They kind of act like giant spaceports then, really. Ah, construction industry too. All good things. We are relatively poor, but I mean, that's a terrible planet. Oh well. You work with what you got. Now, my actual construction ship. Let's go ahead and put that automated. I do like it shows you what resources you have in there. It's pretty handy. We did not find anything there? No. See, this is where having the advanced engines will come in handy. They'll be able to just move faster between the actual worlds and the star system itself. I think what we'll go ahead and do then is, if we do find Kazalon's order construction of Kazalon collection out here, then at least we can use it as a fuel stop then, which makes our exploration a hell of a lot more efficient. I can definitely see the value of advanced sensors here. It does take quite a long time, really. Ah, so she's over here at the home world. Go ahead and have her refuel. Then go to automated. I think we'll go ahead and call it here. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Indeed, it's been a lot of fun. Actually, it's been a nice bit of discovery. I do apologise for my terrible commentary here today. You can definitely tell when I'm up and down. I do find that I don't know. I think I'm usually better when I've had more sleep, but it comes with it as it goes. Until next time, thank you for watching. I am Sai, Jane, Matt. Well, actually, I'll be on cinema tonight. Actually on tonight at 8 PM. So I'll see you there playing some more of these too. So until next time, thank you and goodbye. Oh, we have something over here. I'll go ahead and take a quick look at that before we do bugger off. Oh yeah, there we go. Kazalon. Excellent. So go ahead and order a mining station to be built there. Cool. Until next time, thank you and goodbye. Do let me know what you think down in the comments. Definitely a bit of a rough gem at the moment, but hopefully that will be